Bill, what is the latest on what seems to be another sizable attack by Russia, and what does it tell us about what seem like pretty distant prospects of any peace talks between the two sides?
Yeah, Ukrainian officials saying that nearly 500 drones were launched against Kyiv and Odesa overnight, and that many of them were shot down or jammed. But one person is killed and a number of buildings, including apartment buildings, have been hit. The attack was going on for over 5 hours, according to people on the ground there. And what is it? It tells us about the peace plan. You know, there's still no next round of peace talks scheduled. We've had 2 rounds so far. They have agreed at those sessions to prisoner exchanges, but very little else has been reached. Russia has continued to issue demands that Ukraine has found unacceptable. Ukraine has continued to push for a unconditional ceasefire, and Russia has not been able or not wanted to accept that. So a real standoff there, and not clear that the U.S. is going to remain deeply engaged. So the drone attacks continue. I should mention that over the last 3 or 4 weeks, we've seen really some of the largest drone attacks on Ukraine that we've seen in the entire conflict so far.
Bill, what do we read into the prisoner swap?
That seems to be just about the only area of agreement between these two sides. Officials talking about potentially up to 1,200 prisoners being swapped. Right now, the focus has been on the younger soldiers getting released from both sides. We're talking about soldiers under the age of 25. Part of the agreement they reached at the last round of peace talks was that they would extend the prisoner release to include those who have been severely injured, and as well as the dead from both sides. That's potentially thousands of soldiers from both sides who have already been killed, whose bodies would be released to their home countries. So that is one thing that is continuing, although probably at a slower pace than negotiators expected when they reached that agreement in Turkey just a couple weeks ago.